What about the pandemic will you be looking at or thinking about as we go through the summer and into the fall, specifically as it pertains to the impact it could have on Governor Murphy's chances of reelection or the race itself, the ways that if it's Jack Ciattarelli, that he might use the pandemic in the campaign? What are the sort of directions that this could go?
Yeah, that's a great point. So, for example, with Hurricane Sandy, with Governor Christie, we had seen his Hurricane Sandy specific job approval sky high through his reelection year, while all of his other approvals, education, crime and drugs, the economy, jobs, so on and so forth, taxes, all of those approvals kind of regressed back to the mean of him being around that 50% mark or so. I don't know if we would see that kind of a case here. And we continue to monitor Governor Murphy's ratings, both in terms of a letter grade on the pandemic, grading him how he is doing as governor, as well as his approval and favorability. Because, like you said, the pandemic is a slow burn. It's not an impact and an aftermath like so many of these other crises, certainly not like a natural disaster. It keeps on going. And because of that, there are so many decisions in terms of reopenings, jobs in the economy, unemployment, looking at the vaccine rollout and distribution, looking at restrictions throughout the state. So many of these factors are things that Murphy obviously has had to take action on, and things that have become so politicized in such a highly hyper-partisan, highly polarized climate, both nationally and within the state. The opened door for the Ciattarelli campaign would be looking at these, and critiquing the actions that Murphy has taken in all of these parts of the pandemic. It's not a cleanup. It's not something that has an end as of yet. It's something that is ongoing and continued, which honestly, for any political figure, leaves more room for either mistakes or failures or mishaps. And that's what Murphy has to be careful of as he's leading into a reelection year.